Money is not really a concern, so maybe this is a better pick actually. Weaponsmith 2 or Metalworker. That's fine too, but I'd rather get this for now. 10-10, yep. Then Weaponsmith 3, 30-20, yup. Let's take that. Witherbloom to your units on action, which is pretty stinky. Witherbloom is a heck of a thing, dude. I will say. Gosh darn thing. I think one thing I'm not sure of is if Inferno Room triggers, I don't know if my units take damage first or the enemy's units take damage first. Because then the harvest could work here essentially, right? So maybe what I should test. But also I put him up here so that it triggers. Actually, I'm gonna do exactly that. I'm gonna bait Lilith into the top floor there instead. And I can generate a thing out of it. Like it ain't no thing. And then Blake Doctor can come here with that. Have crates and equipment. Let's salvage this. Salvage this. Play that. Put that on, I guess, you, right? But you have endless, so not really. Don't want to use my forge points here. Put that there. Wouldn't mind using my forge points on this just to make her a bit beefier from the onset. And don't really need to increase the size, but let's do it, because why not? Get 7 units in there if I can. Ow. Probably do this. Because now they come in with the 28. So that's 24 plus 8, so that's 32, so this guy dies, right? So 8, and then he takes 12. Oh no, so so he will only die, but then the action here is what makes them do that. So I could put an assembly room here, but then she would just, well, would she die actually? Because I don't know if she gets, I don't think she gets the thing, but let's test this. I'm gonna test this theory. Very curious about it. Probably just do this instead. All right, because I need to, it's an active ability. Yeah, that's something to remember actually. But if I do this, right, and I do this, so it didn't copy the, yeah, it didn't copy the extra mana. Okay. I'll put you maybe back here. And now you're dead already, cool. Unless I do this, then you're not dead. I can't really do much else, so let's just take a bit of damage and carry on. But I do that way, of course, also generate an extra weapon, so that's more value for Plague Doctor. For a second I was like, no, my thing, and then I realized that it doesn't matter because it's it's going to explode anyway. Don't want the portions. Let's take you then. You, oh no, you generate, never mind. You have that, so it doesn't really matter. Let's put this on you and just call it a day. Okay. You hit that, you hit that. I gain 90 gold. Generate a decent amount of value. Good thing is, like, I'm almost tempted to just put that, because that guy's gonna die anyway, so maybe I should just sacrifice him, right? That's like one less thing to ping damage on my units. Then you can take all the reanimations and so on. Even though, honestly, it seems like you're doing pretty okay health-wise. But, you know, why not? Here, I think I'll just do... Okay, it copies their current statuses as well, which is actually quite nice. Cause, oh wow, we were just gonna kill it right here. Nice. Easy clap. Okay. In that case, I think I can comfortably just do this. And like... Alright, because you're endless. Huh, that's nice. So I can do this. Here, I guess. That, and then I can eat that. Never mind, I never made... I forgot. I thought I had a smelt in hand, but I thought wrong. I'll do this because I want that money. I want that gold. Alright, because you're quick, that's why. Yes. Do this for funsies. That here. This guy. There. Easy to complete. 708 unstable. Nice. Ooh, sentry turrets. I've been wanting to play with one of them, so maybe I can take that. It's a shame that they're 2 size, 2 cost. And like, really, that's kind of it. Spider Factory is cute, but not really the play. Oh, well, I mean, with the equipment build, it could definitely work. Yeah, fuck it, let's take it. Why not? Sprouts, Grump. Infested. That could be quite nice for the factory. This could also be quite nice for the shooting thing. But I don't know how much infested things we're still going to find. And also, my fear is that this is not going to happen so much because of that bottom row that we have. If we were to put the sentry as a turret, it could at least generate a lot of health at first. Wouldn't really generate a ton of damage, but I mean, that's fine, right? It could be fun. Let's try it. So we have a relic. So unfortunately, we don't get a buffed up Life Forge here unless I go this route, but then that means I don't get a Merchant of Trinkets. But I do get a soul out of this, which is pretty solid. Extra health is of course nice. Take that. Okay, so would I duplicate something and get rid of some stuff? Yes, that actually sounds pretty solid as well. Endless Extinguish, draw +1 next turn. That is of course quite nice. Or, I mean, really like this guy, for instance, or something, because it generates mana for me as well. he costs 0 to put down, so maybe I just take that. I have 2 bosses left. So silver has lost some value by now. Sarge is of course okay as well, but it's like really... It was also damage that it gave me. I mean, this is also only, I think, level 1, right? So, yeah. Let's just take Lamb. Give it a go. Because I think maybe card draw is what I need the most right now. And I can always put this in the bottom floor so that it always dies every turn. Let's get rid of... Maybe... I want to keep the salvage. Wouldn't mind getting rid of like one of these. Maybe even 2 of these. They're like the least exciting things we have in hand right now. Is there anything I would want to duplicate? Sola's side? Not really, right? I mean, this is nice, of course, because it's just free. But I feel like... Yeah, let's just take that. I might regret it later, because sometimes you end up with like a handful of forges, but of course you can of course forge them out, but... Reanimate 2? Sure. When we have the money to put down... I mean, the Pyre Steward is honestly right now not really a priority, so I think the Spider Factory is more interesting. Honestly, I mean, 3. I do have a thing that can increase size, right? So shouldn't be too stingy about worrying about my spiders and stuff. I guess I'll put you here for now, just to generate that first thing. I didn't even get a forge out of it, so put you here as well. Just use this to get that money coming in. And I'll use this on you to get that coming in. And I can take a spider that has maybe boom. Takes a lot. Oh, hey, nice. That's nice. You unstable 10. I mean, honestly, it's one of the more boring unstable variations, so let's just take that. Or one of the more boring skeletons. So. Okay, I need you maybe up here. I can sacrifice it later if I want to. Actually, I could immediately sacrifice it if I wanted to. But I don't have that much. I'll do that yet. Could just put power into you. Craft another one here. Some of that. You know what? Actually, I think I'm gonna sacrifice this just to get the forge for it. I could put that. 90 times 2 is pretty good times. And also 40 armor. Yeah, we can't afford to do mix a lot. Get another 5 damage out of it, so. Where's this out? Make a spider that can go boom. Put that without using forge points here. I want to put that sentry up here actually. With forge points. Put this guy here. Use my size as well.